everyone, it's DJ. Today we'll be opening the last two Hello Kitty MiniVerse Make It Mini food balls. I love this series so much, and I had all the ones I wanted except for the bento box and the apple pies. And I finally broke down and I bought a scale at Walmart and weighed them in the aisle. I mean, I bought everything. It wasn't, I didn't do anything wrong here. But I weighed each one in the boxes at Walmart just so I could get the ones I wanted. And I needed a scale anyway because I ship a lot of things for my work. So these should be the bento box and the apple pies. So hopefully we get them. I used this weight cheat sheet from minimo.co. And I had all the other ones I wanted, but these ones don't have the pinholes, so you have to go by weight. And so, if I did everything right, these should be the ones I wanted. And these are my last two, my last efforts at this. So, hopefully we got them. Let's see what we got. Here's our table. Our little placemat. Let's see what this big one is. Oh no! Oh my goodness. We got the macarons. Oh, I am so upset. Oh, see, this is that problem. It was the macarons and the apple pies were too close together in weight. They like overlap. Oh, that is so obnoxious. Well, maybe we can find something else fun to do with them other than the regular thing. Okay, I'm going to put this one on hold and we'll open the other one. That is so annoying. Please, please. I wouldn't even be that sad if I didn't get the apple pies as long as I got the bento box. I really, really wanted that one. Please. Ooh, it's looking somewhat promising. I see seasoning, I see little vegetables, unless this is the ramen again, which I wouldn't be too upset, but... Oh, my goodness! We got the ramen again. Okay, let's see what that weight was. Yep. That is so crazy. See, the weights overlap. Well, I struck out hard on this one, but I did want to do the ramen one again because of the first time I did it, I did not put the seasoning in correctly, so I want to try to make this look a little bit better. And so let's see if we can do that. Oh, that is such a crazy thing. Ugh, that is so annoying. These ones are really difficult to open nicely. Well, that was a total fail. Ugh. I'm just gonna have to cut the top off this one. I tried to save the top on the other one, but it's just not happening. Complete epic fail. All of that time weighing them for nothing. I really wish these peeled off better. Like, this is silly. Like the actual paper top, like on a real ramen. So I wanted to dump the noodles out for one. And then pour in the water, quote unquote water, and the seasoning, and then try to mix it up so that the broth looks better. Let's pour in the water. I can't remember how much I had to use, but then pour in the seasoning and mix it. So actually, oh, this one is an absolute mess. It's gold mica powder that gets everywhere. That is really, really gold. I probably shouldn't have used all of that. Now it's not even translucent at all, which is a little crazy, but I'm going to put in the noodles. Okay, can confirm it does look worse when you follow the instructions versus doing it the first way I did it, which was just basically not mixing the seasoning packet in with it very well. I think I'll do just a little bit of chili pepper on top, like that. And then to try to make it look more like soup, put a little bit more water on top. I think that actually worked. And to make it different, I might actually put the chopsticks on the top. I know in Japanese culture you're not supposed to put the chopsticks straight down in it because it looks like incense sticks for the dead. So I'm going to just put a teeny bit of resin on the rim, if I can get any more out, and on this side, and like stick them across. Alright, what do we think? Here's my first one. Here's my second one. This one I mixed in the seasoning packet much better so that the broth actually looks yellow, gold. This one is more like just water so you can see the noodles better. And this one I saved the top of the little ramen, and this one I put the chopsticks on. So which one do we like better? This one looks more like a soup broth, but this one you can see really good down in it, so I'm not sure. I do like both of them. I mean, these are just some of the cutest ones ever, but what do you think? Let me know. Now, for the macaron problem, I decided I'm not going to use the stand, but I am going to use the plate. So I'm picturing like a macaron tower on one of these plates, or both. But since I already have the stand and it's just okay, let's just try to do something different. It can sit next to the one I already have on the stand. And the last time I had a hard time getting the resin to cure on these because it's inside of these little macarons, but so let's start with just making these like normal. Alright, now that we're all cured, finally, I am going to arrange these on this little plate, kind of in a pyramid fashion, if I can. Maybe. Let's see. Oops. That looks kind of fun. Just a plate full of them. So I'm going to take these off and I am going to resin them to the plate where they were. Alright, and here it is. Here is our finished macaron platter. I do like this. I think it's really cute. It'll look cute next to the little tower of them. Alright, since the Hello Kitty ones were a total fail, let's open one that I know I don't have. I got this one on clearance yesterday for $3. It was the only one Walmart had. So, and this one is the reindeer one, which I thought was the cutest one anyway. So let's see how this one goes. That is a cute table, except the base is all messed up a little bit. Our tongs, our brush, and oh, this is the bow that goes on top of the ball. That's kind of cute. I guess you could use it as an ornament. Here's our liquid adhesive. Our flocking powder, which is like fake snow. Our berries and pine cones and branches. And our little ribbon for their scarves. These are so cute. I saw one person open them and they were missing an antler, so hopefully we have everything in here. Let's start with the big one just so I don't get the pieces all mixed up. Okay, I might have to use glue on these. They are just not wanting to stay in very well, especially the ears and the neck. Okay, I just went ahead and assembled them because this was ridiculously difficult, more difficult than it should have been. So to get the legs and especially the neck to hold on, I just had to use plastic glue, plastic super glue. And while I was at it, I just glued on the nose and the pine cone for the little tail, and I also glued on the antlers. And I don't think you could easily put on the scarf without having the neck glued down because it would just keep falling off. Anyway, so here they are, super cute. It's kind of funny that the antlers for the small one are the same length as the antlers for the large one. I kind of wish these were smaller. I could have cut them down, but it is kind of cute because they're still at a different level when they're standing up. So I just tied the scarf in a simple knot around them, and so now we need to use our liquid adhesive and glue on the little branches onto the antlers. So I think, yeah, this is resin. This isn't like glue. So let's get into here. Oof, this is thick and goopy. I have seen other people warm up their resin so it behaves a little bit better, but maybe this one is this thick on purpose to act more as a glue, so that would make sense. Oops. These are going to be challenging to position. And I think I'm just going to cut this one in half to go, oh, these are going to have to cure like really quickly to keep them in place. Yeah. I think we're going to have to do one antler at a time. Here they are with their branches on their antlers, looking pretty cute. So now is the fun part where we can actually put the little snow on their backs and everything. So first we have to use this adhesive and put it anywhere where we want a little bit of the snow to stick. So I want to do like the middle of the back, kind of down the sides too. A little bit. And just the tip of the pine cone. And the top of the head, of course. I don't want to get any on the nose. And then a little bit on the tips of the branches. Actually, just kind of all over the branches. And we'll see how sticky this fake snow is. It'll also help cover up these little joints where the ends of the branches are. Okay. Let's try that. And to try to avoid making a humongous mess, I'm going to set him in the ball. And I'm just going to cut the tiniest corner of our snow and just kind of sprinkle it. I might have to actually pick him up to get the tops and the sides. And then tap them off. And clean up any areas we don't want it. And he is super adorable. I love the sparkly snow. It actually looks better than I thought it would because the snow particles are so small, and it's really cute. Let's finish the next one. And here they are. They are so cute. They turned out really well despite being really difficult to put together, but with some glue and with tweezers, I was able to make these really adorable, and these are the first Christmas decoration I'll have up on my mini shelf, so that's super fun.